Hello everybody and welcome to 10 plus build ideas for your Minecraft world. We'll be getting our ideas from our lovely Lotus members on the server, and we'll be starting with temples, such as Woodchuck's Temple, which houses a game underneath it, HTPZ's Temple, or even Seaman's Temple, which has a beautiful face there and there. One thing that's cool about Seaman's Temple, it has some lore, like these dogs. And since the temple's my face, these are my dogs. Temples aside, maybe you have a cool building and you want a really cool fog effect, like the one that's used at Seaman's Temple, or you can do the fog effect like we did for Buzzy's home for Daisy. Here. Maybe you want to redo a biome like Buzzy, who's currently in the process of bringing greenery into the desert, or like Luma's Twilight Forest, which she's building from scratch, as well as her Aurora Mountains as she has over here with custom trees. Which then brings us into, maybe you want to build custom trees, such as the ones from Luma's cherry portal tree, or is it cherry tree portal? My custom cherry tree, or even my custom oak portal tree right here. We even have these nice little birch trees, I think. I don't know, I'm not a treeologist. Luma's not the only one with a forest of custom trees, or Squid's Color Country is full of custom trees, each one built by Squid, which took a long time. But they all range from oaks to azaleas of different sizes. This one's made out of fences. That one's made out of logs. It's nice. Squid also has custom trees in Prismatic Paradise, such as that oak tree there and that cherry tree there. And then I think Seaman built this one, which also looks nice. You can even add custom trees to your build, such as my mud farm, which has a tree growing on top of it. But maybe trees aren't your thing, but mushrooms are. So you want to build mushrooms like these that are also growing off the same side of the house, as well as these little cliff mushroom thingies. If you use your imagination, that's what they are. Or you can build a bigger mushroom on the side of a bigger house, like my starter home, with a tiny mushroom right next to it. Or maybe you want to live in a mushroom, like the one and only Yogi Man, whose starter home is a mushroom. And maybe you're just a fan of mushrooms, so you make a shop out of mushrooms, like Yogi Man over here, where he sells mushroom blocks. Maybe there's even just a mushroom growing inside of your customly built forest like there is at Squid's place, which is also home to the flower shop. But just maybe custom trees and mushrooms aren't your thing. But you do love yourself a good garden, like Squid's garden that she has along her island, or like the ones that she has around her buildings. You can even have flower beds dedicated to single flowers like Squid has over here. Maybe you want to add custom plants to your garden. The last time I did a videos build idea, we had the foxtails, but now we have this little algae growth on the water with azalea leaves, some moss carpet. You could even add grass on top, and it looks nice. So that's a new one for the books. You could even use the new pots with a small pot on top with an azalea tree thingy and a moss block, and you get a little tiny tree. You can even add more detail to your kitchen with crimson roots that look like little chilies hanging around. Maybe you're trying to find a way to connect areas together. You can build a rainbow bridge like the one that's in Prismatic Paradise by Squid, which looks pretty cool. There's even a bridge that connects his legends to Squid's, right here and right there. Maybe you're a big movie show junkie like I am and want to base your builds off of films and shows. Over here in Color Country, I built Winnie the Pooh's house from Winnie the Pooh, which has a nice little cozy interior. Maybe you want to live all your plastic dreams and live in a Barbie house, like the prank that me and Seaman did for Fetch and Rizzy. Isn't this painting beautiful? Gets me every time. Or maybe you're a Disney fan and you want to build a haunted mansion like Seaman did. Maybe you're an anime fan and you want to build something from the anime. You can build the Going Merry like Skipper did over here at his pier, or you can build Wano like Rad did for her mega base. This is a huge tree. You can even recreate not just a single area, but a whole town like Halloween Town by Sim and Shaden, full of spooky noises, which is also their Halloween minigame, which they worked really hard on, as well as it was a biome terraforming project. And the topic of minigames, you could also just build a minigame, such as Tether Cart or Spidey Spooky... Oh no. Or Spidey Spooky Warden game, which I somehow got myself stuck in. I'm heading back out. Maybe you're a big fan of MCC Island, so you build a MCC Island, get to the other side area, like Captain Pineapple. Maybe you can't build minigames because you're on a single player world, but you can build an amusement park, such as Colorland by... Oh, that's a lot of mobs. Or you can build an amusement park such as Colorland, built by Squid, which has teacup rides, a Ferris wheel, and the merry-go-round. Maybe you have some farms that you want to hide, such as a pumpkin farm built by Squid, which is hidden in this building, or Squid's bee farm, hidden in this building, or Squid's bamboo, sugarcane, and cactus farm, hidden in her lime building, each with their own respective colors. As well as stated before, my mud farm building, which has my mud farm in it. Not hidden, but it's got a building. Maybe you're someone like me who's a big fan of waterfalls. You can build a waterfall like the one that's in Squid's Prismatic Paradise, or even a bigger waterfall like the one that's in Seaman's Place, which has campfires to show that there's like a little smoke or mist effect that's coming from the waterfall. It's all about the detail. Maybe you don't want to build a building, but you just need an idea for a room, so why not build a map room, such as the one that's in Seaman's Place, which has a nice little cartography table here and a map of Prismatic Paradise, or the map room that's in Squid's Mega Base, which also has Prismatic Paradise, Colorland, Color Country, and My Home, which isn't updated. What the heck, Squid? And if you want to preserve history of the area, you can have a map wall with how the area started and how it's evolving. Look at the difference. History. You know, maybe you like animals and you want to have animals in your area. You can build big sniffers like the ones that are in my sniffer pins, built by Seaman and Squid as a prank. We even have this custom rabbit here that me and Dar built last episode. Or you can go the extra mile and build a giant emu. Or even you can go the extra mile and build a giant turtle on top of someone's base, or even just on top of your own base. This turtle is huge, like really huge. But maybe you're not a fan of giant animals, but instead you're a fan of giant monsters that want to eat your souls, like Robert here. Look at that guy. And last but not least, the giant Prismatic Paradise Pringle Man that lives on the hill. He's beautiful. That's PPP. Prismatic Pringle. Prismatic Paradise's Pringle. He's beautiful. Well, that is all I have time for today. Hopefully this helped you come up with something to build in your guys' world, and if it did, let me know what it was. And with that said, see you guys next time. Bye!